After that, we have Doc Gallows versus Frankie Kazarian. Okay, the Elite Hunter storyline with Frankie Kazarian has been a very solid running thread in the background of a lot of different stories, and eventually I was hoping that it would build to something huge, perhaps even a pay-per-view match or a title shot at some point. Instead, something happened on one of the Dark shows where Gallows attacked Kazarian, and now we're blowing it off here. I mean, I guess they could keep it going after this, but despite the match being, perfectly fine with some good work from both of them, it feels like Kazarian is being written off with what happened at the end of it. Frankie is fighting with all his heart and manages to maintain a solid advantage despite Gallows' enormous size proving to be a formidable hurdle. But with the help of Carl Anderson, Frankie gets distracted, eats a big boot to the face, which Gallows follows out with a sit-out powerbomb to get the win. I think he's got an actual name for it, but I saw it as a sit-out powerbomb. And then after that, you got Callis and Omega coming out to show him what happens when you mess with the Elite. But right before Omega bashes him over the face with his title belt, he's interrupted by the Hangman, who saunters over to the ring with a drink in hand. Now, if I was Kazarian, I would be wondering why he wasn't running to make the save, considering how close he was getting to seriously injured there. But then again, the dude completely disappears at this point, never to be seen again, as the focus shifts to the Hangman. So what, this is how the Elite Hunter story ends? Despite making the save for numerous people, not one of them was willing to watch his back during this match? Not even afterwards when he was getting a mud hole stomped into him? Now look, I really like the Hangman Adam Page storyline they're doing right now. It is fantastic. But I didn't want it to come at the expense of Frankie Kazarian. He's been a fantastic thorn in the Elite side since the Bucks defeated him and Daniel several months ago. And even if this isn't the end of the Elite Hunter, it definitely feels like a lot of wind has been taken out of his sails. And I'm not sure where you go with him now.
Yeah, you nailed it. I mean, I don't know if this is the end of the Elite Hunter thing. Then what a lousy ending. I mean, like losing to Gallows. Yeah, losing to Gallows, and no disrespect to Gallows, but I would argue he's the weakest member of the Elite. I just what do you do with Kazarian? I mean, do you have him off TV for a few weeks? And he comes back with a vengeance at an important moment? I don't know what you do with him at this point. He just lost to Gallows. Like he's been established as the Elite Hunter, and he just lost to the lowest member of the Elite. So it's like, what do you do with this guy now? And I get they're trying. The ultimate story. So you'd think is Hangman Page, right? Hangman Page. That's who's going to take down Kenny Omega. It's not going to be Kazarian. But like you said, the build to Hangman Page against Kenny seemed to come at the expense of Kazarian and his Elite Hunter arc. So I'm pretty down on this if nothing happens with Kazarian from this point on.
Once again, Kazarian is the most underappreciated, fantastic wrestler
and he always
out
will
there.
be, apparently. So.